Have you ever been to Nando's and wondered how they make that chicken taste so good?
No, I've never actually ever been to Nando's.
Never been to Nando's?
Never ever.
Well, fortunately, Mike, you don't have to. Because we're going to do peri peri chicken here in sauteed HQ, and you can taste it right here. Cool stuff. So obviously we've got the chicken. We do need a marinade as well. A few simple ingredients. We'll pass these over. Chilli and garlic. If you chicken prep those, garlic just needs peeling, and the chilli literally cut it into like 4 pieces. That's all it needs. And then dump it in there.
So Ben, what does peri peri mean then?
Peri peri is the pepper or the chilli that it comes from. As it just take the green bit off, and we'll put all 4 bits in there.
Can't even chop a chili
with
right, can I?
plenty of oil.
Chuck them in there.
Yep.
Not on the floor.
A splash of red wine vinegar, about 25% vinegar to oil. Got some thyme, goes in there. Plenty of salt.
It's a time
That's the
machine.
seasoning for the whole chicken. And a lemon, and just halve the lemon and squeeze it in there as well.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
A proper squeeze.
Proper squeeze.
I think I've got more outside it.
Beautiful. How's the garlic coming along? So just go in there whole. 1, 2. Last one, John. Cool. And then we blitz it up. So give that a blitz, and we can end up with our marinade. Beautiful. Woohoo! And there we have peri peri marinade, which is exactly what we need in just a second. But first of all, we need to
The
prepare
government
the chicken.
knows something about
Now,
your
special way of
chicken,
doing this,
but it's
called spatchcock.
decided not to tell you,
Spatchcock.
or not
Spatchcock.
just
So
yet.
we're going to
Did you just make that up?
Over 250,000
Spatchcock
people in the
chicken.
UK
Get rid
are
of an
poisoned
extra bit of
every
salt
year
back there.
by a
That's
bug
one.
called
Stick
Campylobacter,
along here, starting
and
there.
the majority of infections
sort of
are
along
caused
there
by
is the backbone.
contaminated
What we
chicken.
have to do is take the scissors, just cut
We were
either side
promised
of
that the
backbone,
supermarkets with the
all well
most contaminated poultry would be
up. Bit of
named,
butchery.
but now the government's backed down.
Yep, that's fine. That's
How
good.
did our chicken ever get to be so dirty?
Fine.
The supermarkets and
left
poultry
side.
processors
Vegetarian.
insist they're doing all they can to
Turn him
keep our
round, do
chicken
that same
clean.
again.
But in the last
There we go.
decade, the problems
And that
got
is our
worse.
spatchcock. Now there is one other
The government's
step,
own tests
which is
show that
take out
2/3
this
of
middle
fresh
breastbone from
poultry
the inside.
is
So that's a
contaminated.
diamond button.
Campylobacter is really important.
cut down either
We know
side there?
it's the most serious and
Are you
most
a chef
impactful
slash vet?
foodborne disease. So there are over
all the
280,000
vegetarians
cases
are gonna hate
each year in the UK.
Welcome to the secret world of cheap chicken. It's
Well,
the
not food,
UK's
just
favourite
take
meat, and it's making
It
us
might not
sick
look too good this way up.
in abattoirs. And when they're cut and packed, and hygiene
But
standards
if
are
you
not
turn him over-
followed properly.
There you've got 2 leg pieces, the 2 breasts and the wings. Now,
Llanelli
pour our
processing
marinade over the
plant
top.
in Anglesey,
John,
owned by
rub that
2
in
sisters,
all over the
the
chicken.
largest poultry processor in the UK. Tesco, M&S and Asda are among
some,
customers
I wouldn't
here.
want to.
This
I
hand
wouldn't want to
chicken
toy
is
your
their
bird.
Yeah.
It's,
Filling up my bird.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
This
wouldn't
was
want
the
to
scene
intrude
on the
your,
evisceration line one day
your
last
fun.
month.
Cool, that looks good.
Pipes that are
Now we've
supposed
got
to
a nice
carry
hot
away
oven
the
about
innards of
200
dead
degrees.
chickens were
So,
blocked.
Mike, if you could just throw it in there.
Guts
About
and
an hour,
offal had
hot
been
water there,
spewing
John.
over the floor for hours. This is
The
high-risk
peri-peri chicken needs to
material
go in there
for
for about an hour to
Campylobacter.
roast. It should be nice
And
and
we're
crispy
told it's
golden
not
on the
the first
outside.
time it's
Cook through.
happened.
Do check the bones. About 50 minutes, and peri-peri chicken